Oh.
There's a house.
Is this it? Oh, where's that? Okay, home. Yeah, so you hit the home button, right?
Okay, perfect. Now go to your first project and we're going to click on this button right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then you saw the glow snail, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's close him out because we're not going to do him.
Okay, click on
Okay,
it.
then we're going to go click on Milo Science Rover.
Right.
This is taking.
And then hit go at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what we want to do. Hit the go. That was where we got stopped at. On the
Okay. So
Okay.
what we want to do is go up to the top right here where this arrow is, and we're going to skip because she watched the video yesterday. So
Yeah.
we don't have to watch the video again.
Okay.
So if you click it twice.
There's the create button. Hey, all right.
Okay, good deal. So you should be on this screen with me right now. Just because you click this arrow twice.
Not yet. Hold on. Next stop, please.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and hit play on here, and we'll start together.
Play on the video.
Let me just set this up so I can see her screen and our screen. Okay, I'm there. Go ahead.
Okay, so go ahead and hit play for me. Did you already watch it move?
No, we haven't done anything yet. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, see, it's moving. See, okay.
That's what it's gonna do.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to do.
She's telling
Okay,
me.
so we're going to go up to the top again, and we're going to hit that arrow button. And we're going to go ahead and connect today. So we're going to go ahead and turn our Milo on. So on your Milo, I need you to hit that green button for me.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
I got it.
Okay, now let's go ahead and connect.
Mm-hmm. How do you connect? I'm at start building.
Oh, you're at start building. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back. Okay, you're going to go underneath create at the top, and you should be on the third blue button.
I'm on the second one. Hold on.
Okay,
we're on the
just
third one now. Yep, we're there. Okay, connect.
Very good. Go ahead and connect now. Okay, now this is where she gets to name her robot. She said she wanted to change the name and make it Wally. So if you would, go ahead and click on that pencil at the top.
Just hold on 1 second, please.
Okay.
Mine are still looking for it right now.
Okay.
Got it. We found it. We found it.
Okay, so click on the pencil for me at the top in the green box.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Go ahead and let her type in Wally. So now she can name her robot Wally.
You want to name your Wally? Go ahead. Yeah.
Because I'm not good at spelling.
It's okay.
I'm looking forward to second grade though.
Do you say Wally though?
Yeah, Wally.
Yeah, that's what she wanted to name her robot yesterday. Okay, once you're done, just go ahead and hit that check box.
Exactly.
Okay, completed. All right, now what?
Okay, let's go ahead and close out the hub. We're going to hit the X at the top. Okay, and it still says we're connected. So let's go ahead. We're going to now hit this arrow at the top. And we're not going to start building. So we're going to skip. And then it should say program Milo to move forward.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, now I feel like we just started building.
I think you're right. Oh, we lost it.
We lost it.
It's okay. Just hit your back button if you need to, up at the top.
It just shows like this windmill.
Oh, man. Hold on.
Okay. We're not building that.
We're not moving. Give me 1 second. Something happened. It went away.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're on the fourth button next to the create. So if you just click to the right and click to the right.
Hold on 1 second. There's Wally. Okay, I'm at Choose Smart Hub, and we have a green. Let me see what your screen looks like. Okay, I'm one screen before this. How do I go to the next screen? Is that the way I do it?
Okay, do you see the arrow on the top right-hand side, the little gray one? Right above? Click on it.
Got it.
Connect.
Now we're connected. Okay. An arrow? Okay.
Now you can close out that altogether by hitting the X, and you should be on your create now.
We are. Program Milo to move forward. Yep.
Yay! Very good job. That's the exciting part. Okay, what we're going to do is you're going to turn him upside down when we get ready to program. We're not going to do that now, but we're going to turn him upside down and you're going to watch his wheels. And then in just a minute, what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put him on the floor so that you can watch him move as well, okay? So what you need to know today is that we have our start button, which is our yellow button. So
hold on.
It's okay.
We're still out there. It's just one part of our robot fell apart.
Oh, it's okay. Mine fell too. The head part fell off this morning when I picked him up, so it's okay. I had to snap him back on.
The wheel part fell off. It's kind of hard. The like white axle thing.
Okay, I think
Got
we're
it.
good
We
now.
got it.
Let's turn upside down like she said so the wheels can go. Okay, what should we do next?
Okay, now you should be watching a video with the number 8 and the motor coming up. Do you see that on your screen?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So what you're going to do is when it gets up there, you're going to take your motor at the bottom and you're going to actually drag it up yourself.
Go ahead.
So click on the motor at the bottom and then drag it up.
Here, let me just make it big so that you can have the whole screen because you can't see it's underneath the screen. Hold on. There you go. Go ahead and drag it and just like the arrow does. Drag it just like the arrow. Click on it right there.
Exactly.
Click and hold and drag. There you go. There you go. You got it.
Perfect. Good job. Okay, now at the bottom, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th green button. I want you to drag that up to the top as well. And the arrow should be pointing to the right-hand side.
Okay, click more to the left. Hold more to the left and click on that. Nope.
Can you get it?
Yeah.
It's kind of tricky. But when we did it at our class, we had to do it with fingers.
Oh, you might be able to do it with fingers on this computer though. That's true. This
Yeah,
computer.
she has a touch screen. She might be able to do that. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and grab the timer and bring it up.
We just bring
Now, you see the timer? Which one's the timer?
that one's.
It's the 2nd green button at the bottom.
Go ahead and grab the second button and try to drag that one. Click and hold on the left. You have to click and hold and drag. There you go. Yep, perfect. Perfect.
Great
Good.
job. Now I want you to click the 3rd green button with the X on it, and I want you to drag it up to the top as well.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Oh, you did. You did.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about our motor real quick. So go ahead and turn your robot upside down.
We already did.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and tap on the green triangle, and I want you to hit start while your rover's upside down.
It's not going.
Come here.
Yep, you're just going to tap this button right here to make them start.
It's not going. It's not
Okay.
going.
Do you have your number underneath your motor? What number is it?
8.
Okay, so that should be it. And so then you have the right turn button, correct?
Yep.
Okay, and then you have pause or the timer.
Yep.
Okay, what's the number underneath the timer?
1.
Okay, let's go ahead and change that number. I want you to click inside the box with the number.
Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and click on it, and you're going to see a bunch of numbers come across the bottom. Go ahead and make it a 9.
There. We did 9.
Oh, I think we have to do it up here.
Because that's not ours, I don't think.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That one's ours. That one's the direction.
She wants you to click on that number 1 and change it to 9. Okay, so I was looking at your screen. Our first screen, okay, is
Now it's 1 and now it's 9.
it's a 1
Okay.
and a 9 is what we have. I was wrong. It wasn't an 8 at the front. I was looking at your screen. It's a 1 and a 9.
Okay, go ahead and make it an 8 because that's going to give it duration to run. So that'll make it go further and turn it on longer.
There you go. 8. Good. She has an 8 and then a turn to the right and then a 9.
Perfect. Okay, now you should be able to tap on the green triangle.
Wait, hold on. We need to
Oh.
correct our thing.
So we have the well, let's just see what happens. Oh, it is.
Oh, it does. Can we flip it back over?
Not yet.
Great. You just did it.
Where's the other part?
It's
We have to wait for it to stop. It's not. It has to stop yet. There you go. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Come on.
There we go. The first one, is it supposed to be an hourglass, or is it supposed to be that?
It's supposed to be the first green button you see at the
Yeah.
bottom.
We got screwed up there. Oh. I think what happened was I was looking at your screen and working on another screen.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we have the yellow button with the triangle. The next one should be the first green button at the bottom. That's our motor, and we're going to drag it up behind the yellow with the green triangle.
How do we delete one that we have extra in there?
If you tap on it and swing it to the bottom, it'll disappear.
How do we do that?
Unless you grab all of them.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to separate it from the start button, just like I'm doing on my screen.
What's her screen? Hold on, let's see. Oh, okay.
Okay, and then you can go ahead and pull the one you want by pulling down to separate it.
I see. Okay, so now that I know this, I can talk you through this, okay? Here, go ahead and click on the 8 and move it back to the arrow, and then move all the other one pieces. No, put the 8 back in there. Click the green and move it back to the arrow. This one here. Yeah, move them back together. Go ahead, put them all. Oop, right beside it. Click. Beautiful. Now move the whole thing back to the arrow. The whole,
What arrow?
the green arrow. Move all these 3. Oh, that works too. Okay, yeah, well, that works. Okay, now go ahead and hit play and see if it works. Okay, we're back up to speed with you now.
Okay, that's
We have
absolutely
8.
perfect.
We have the 8, and we have the turn, and then we have a 9 on the hourglass.
Whoa.
Okay, perfect. So what you want to do then is at the bottom, you have the third green button. I want you to go ahead and put that at the very end of your program line.
X, all the way to the end of the program module. Yep, there you go.
Okay,
That's
because
your
then
stop
that'll
button.
tell Rover to go ahead and stop.
You have to press
So
it.
what we have right now is you should be looking at your motor,
Yep,
what direction he's going to turn,
Yeah.
how long
long
he's
can
going to
you make it?
run, and then stop.
so here's what she's got.
Mm.
The motor is on for 8, and then it's going to turn to the right, and then it's going to run for 9.
For 9, yes, and then stop.
What's the very first one? That's 8. What is that?
The speed.
Okay, so that's the speed, how fast. It's going to go 8 speed, turn to the right, go for 9 seconds, and then stop. Hit the play button.
Exactly. Okay, now here's the fun part. I want you to hold Milo up, and on that arrow that's turning to the left, you would tap on it. It'll switch to the other side. Just tap on it with your finger, and it'll change the direction. Do you see it
I
now?
just tapped the press button so he would go.
Okay, then go ahead and hit play, and you'll notice that his wheels are going to go in the other direction.
Play again. Hit that one. Now hit play. Now hit play. Stop. Okay, now hit play. Yep, that works.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so what you just did, Maxine, is you made him go forward and you made him go backwards. Now, Maxine, what we're going to do is we're going to add another green part to it. And what I want you to do is I want you to go down to the bottom, and you're going to hit on the 6th green square. And it looks like it has a rainbow in it. Do you see the rainbow one?
Yeah.
Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to drag it to the top. And I
Oh,
want
that
you to
makes
put
the
it-
colors change.
Exactly. I want you to drag it to the top, and I want you to put it right behind the start button. So before your motor even starts, we're going to start talking about changing colors on him.
Okay. Put it
Okay.
right next to the star.
Perfect. Now, I want you to go ahead and tap on the number 1 underneath him, underneath your rainbow button.
Number 1.
Okay, did you see all the colors come up
Yeah.
underneath him? Okay, I want you to go ahead and pick your favorite color, tap on it.
It's already on my favorite color.
Okay, now go ahead and hit your play, and then I want you to watch your Milo. He's going to change his colors now.
Oh, he's purple now. See, he's purple. You change it to purple.
I want to do it pink. I like it pink.
You go right on ahead. You can change him to pink.
I love pink. Pink's one of my favorite colors. Wait, I'm gonna make him go. Yeah. Okay. Put it down. Put it down, please.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and change out his colors. And in just a second, we're going to add another button to him. But I need you just to practice with his basic instructions first. Do you have another color you want to do?
You want to change it to a different color? It's blue right now. What color you want to change it to? Click on the color one.
And, ooh, I like this one.
Okay. There you go. Look, it's green.
That is awesome. Congratulations. You're doing fantastic.
Can I see yours go?
We got it.
Ours is like this little thing here. This part here is wiggling a lot. This part here.
Okay, take it and push it on harder. Just push down on it harder.
I think it's all the way down. I'll show you what I mean. Here,
Okay, go ahead.
See how it's like coming out?
Okay, that's because it's not. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to pull it off.
Okay.
Hit stop, pull it off.
Okay.
Okay, the red part, go ahead and pull it out
Okay.
and flip it over and then stick it back in again.
And this is supposed to be deep, right?
Yes, you want the long side in and the short side out.
Let's see if that goes better. Okay, we'll hit play. Let's see what happens. It's coming out a little bit, but
Okay, it shouldn't be coming out at all. Push it really hard until it double clicks.
Just push it as hard as you can. But try not to force it.
I am pushing it as hard as I can.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, we're
Oh,
putting.
I got to click. Hold on. I just took.
Okay, there you go. Sometimes if it doesn't click, that just means it's not in all the way, and it's okay.
You just put the red thing in first, and then.
Yeah, we tried putting the red thing in first, and then we got to click.
Okay.
Wait, you can make it play music?
Yes, we're going to play music in just a minute.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I got your rubber band back on. I think you're fixed up.
So this like robot that we made, you could pick like a sound, and it was kind of cool.
Yes, and that's what you're going to do. We're going to open up the sound box in just a second, and you can pick out any sound that you want your robot to make, okay?
Hit play for me, Max.
Because all it makes right now is like.
Yeah.
Hit stop for me.
And stop. Okay.
How's it looking now?
It's working good
It's
now.
working really good.
Hit play one time.
Whoop.
Oh, that's perfect. Because see how there's very little space there? So that's perfect then.
Good. We're all set
Okay.
now.
Okay, now Max.
Stop him.
You're fine. Okay, now that she's done colors, what I want you to do is go down to the bottom, and then I want you to click on the first red square.
This red square.
This one?
Yep.
And then I want you to drag it behind the color button at the top. And I want you to go ahead and put it into your programming.
Ooh.
Okay. Then I want you to click on the number underneath.
Hold on one sec.
She's
getting too far ahead. Don't listen to what she's saying. Honey. Go ahead.
Okay, click on the number underneath, and then you can pick out any of these sounds that you want to put in there. So just hit play and listen to them for just a second and see which one you want to do.
Oh, the motorcycle one's cool.
Oh, can you plug it in?
Yeah, I gotta get the, yep. Pick one. Go ahead and pick one.
I heard that.
This is really cool.
Oh, I like kind of like that one.
Okay, give me one second.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
I like number 10.
Okay, you have number 10. Okay, then go ahead and leave it. Number 10 then.
No, I'm just.
Pick one. Just pick one.
I'm looking at all the different sounds to see which ones I like.
You can look at them. Just pick one for now, and you can go back later.
I like number 10.
Okay, 10 it is. Okay, we're on 10.
Okay, very good. Now, she should have her sequence lined up for her coding. She should have her yellow button with the green triangle. We're going to change the color on Milo, and then your sound should come up next. Okay, so go
Yep.
ahead and hit play, but make sure Milo's turned upside down.
It's not making a sound.
Turn the color, right? We'll turn the color for 5.
Color first and then sound.
I did color, I did number 5, then number 10. So
We had
Okay.
no sound.
even though we put them in order.
Okay, hold on one second.
It's just-
Okay, let me hit stop. Okay, so you should have start, the rainbow, and then the notes. Is
Yep.
that what you have in your sequence?
Yep.
Okay, and she put number 10. Now, the sound is not going to come out of Milo. Your sound's
Oh.
going to come out of your computer.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, then try that and see how that works.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. Look.
Click on the yeah, hit stop.
Yeah, you can turn the volume up if you need to.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was just that one little sound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Change the sound to something longer so we can hear it.
Yeah, try number 1 because it's really long.
Just click on it.
You click in the box underneath and just change it to 1.
We can hear it. Okay, now it's done. Ready?
There you go. That's your sound.
There you
Awesome. Congratulations. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about sequence real quick. So we're going to put Milo down for just a second, okay?
Okay.
So when we're working on our sequence, you've got to remember these 2 buttons, the sound and the rainbow buttons, you can put those wherever you want in your sequence. If you
Okay.
want to turn your motor on and then have the sound and then have the color, you can do that. So remember, rainbow and music can go anywhere you want. You have to put it before you do the hourglass though. That's the biggest thing, is you want to do it before you do the hourglass, okay?
The hourglass is how long? The time?
Yes, that tells it how long. What I want you to do is I want you to take the hourglass and click on it, and I want you to change the number to number 3. And then hold Milo up and you'll see how much shorter he's going to run this time. So take your number 9, change it to number 3, and then go ahead and hit play.
Nice job.
Because at this point, we're going to work on the controls.
Go ahead. He's only going to run for a short period. See how short he ran that time?
Yeah, that's
'Cause he's on a 3.
Okay, so you should be able to go ahead and put him on the table, and you should be able to watch him run. Now, he's going to run up to 5 on the table, but then after number 5, that's when you're going to have to actually put him on the floor because of the distance he's going to run, so he doesn't run off the table. So if you want to go ahead and practice using 4 and then practice using 9, do 4 on the table and then do number 9 on the, do number 4 on the table and then put him on the floor and try number 9 on the floor. So you can see the length that he's going. Okay.
we're on the table.
Yeah, and this is for the how long he's going to go, his time, how long he's running.
Exactly.
Here, sorry.
There he goes.
It's okay.
Okay, so that's a 4. See, it turned blue. That means it's done because the color went away. Now I'll put him on the floor.
Exactly.
And you
So
put him
now
on-
I want you to go ahead and change your number 4 to number 9 and put him on the floor and see how much further he goes this time.
You're good. Yeah, hit play.
You're doing awesome, Max.
He's right here. He's right here. Go ahead.
By the way, my Maxie, but people call me Max all the time.
I call you Max. Max is fine. Hit play.
Okay.
Why? Why do people?
There he goes. Look how far he's going on number 9.
Whoa, that is so cool.
There he's done. Okay, we got it.
Okay, now, Maxine, I want you to go ahead and on your arrow button that's turned, I want you to click on it so you can make them come back to you now. Click on your arrow button. So now we're going to make them come backwards.
You're taking everything apart. You need to stay with her. It's very important. She's telling you to click on your arrow button now.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
right here. You're just going to tap on it on your touch screen. And then it turns the direction. And just go in the opposite direction you were at. And Maxine, he should roll back to you. Go ahead and hit play after you turned his arrow.
It didn't.
Okay. Okay, did you keep
That
them
was
in this?
success.
Did you keep them in the same direction or did you turn the arrow?
We turned the arrow and he came backwards.
Okay, that's exactly what you want to do. So Maxine, I need you to know that one of those arrows goes forward and then the other arrow goes backwards. So when you're programming him, you can set him to go from point A to point B, or you can just keep going straight, 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 and you don't have to worry about it, okay?
We there's a cheer, okay?
Okay.
So don't quit.
So you did great. I'm proud of you, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to hit the arrow up at the top, at the very top of your screen, where mine is.
You gonna do it?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Wait, so put this arrow?
Yep.
Yep, just tap on it because you have a touch screen. And tap on it again.
We're on share now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and you should be on the last share. Okay, now what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to try lesson B, where it says Milo's motion sensor. I want you to go ahead and click on that for me.
Milo, where is it?
It's at the very bottom left-hand side.
You said B. That's a B, right? There you go.
Okay, go.
Yep.
Max and Mia would like Milo to have a sensor to detect objects. Ooh.
Exactly. So go up to the top again, and we're going to click on our gray arrow on the top right-hand side.
Wait, all I see is like 2 arrows.
Okay, you'll see the girl, you'll see the boy, and go to the gray arrow that's at the top right-hand side.
Now I see it.
Okay, click on that.
What did she tell you?
Okay, okay.
She didn't tell you to hit the video. Please stay with her.
Sorry.
Yeah, stay with her.
Okay, go ahead and watch your video real quick. Okay, now Maxine, what I want you to do is I want you to look at the programming that's at the very top, okay? And when you're looking at the programming, you're gonna see a new button. It's the hourglass, but underneath the hourglass, you have the orange. Do you see the yellow button in the middle of the programming? It's just on the screen.
Hourglass.
Exactly, and so you have the orange there. That's telling you that you're going to be using your sensor, and that's going to tell you for the length of time that you're going to be using your sensor, okay? So after you watch the video and you see where that is in the programming, we're going to go ahead and hit the next button again, which is at the top right-hand side, and go to the next page.
It says start building.
Exactly, so go ahead and click on that start building.
Start building.
Okay, so you should have a full picture with everything on it. Now this time we're just going to follow and click on the blue arrow. And then it's got a bunch of information. Click the blue arrow one more time and it should be Milo. And it should look exactly like ours. You're doing great, Maxine. Okay, let's go ahead and go to number 2 of our screen. Okay, now Maxine, we're going to work out of our box again. And you're going to need to grab one of the blue pieces out of your box that we put our pieces together with yesterday. Miss Hill's going to grab her box as well. So you just want to grab one of the blue pieces. And it's going to be this blue piece that's right there. Perfect. Go ahead and pop it on the side.
Okay.
Okay, now turn your Milo in the same direction it is on the screen. Okay, and you're going to put it on the side that's closest to you. So it should look just like this.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Once you get that on, go ahead and hit the blue button again to the next page. Okay, so you're doing awesome, Maxine. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and pull out the number 6, which is going to be the long yellow one.
You see how it's lined up right here? So line it up exactly with like is in the picture, right on the edge.
Right here.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Okay.
Look like the
So
picture?
when you're doing it,
Watch
you're going to
that.
put your yellow on top, but it has to be behind your start button. So it should look just like this. Let me switch.
Oh, behind it. Yeah, she have it on top of the button.
Because
That's what
then you can't push it and then
Yeah.
it can't go.
Exactly. You just want to scoot it back one.
There you go.
We got it.
Okay. So make sure you have your button. Okay, scoot it back one more time.
Okay. I don't know how many-
Because if you look at the screen, see how it has a row of them right here behind the start button? Here's start, there's a row, and then we want to go ahead and put our yellow piece there.
So at the very edge.
And then you should have a row behind it as well.
Yep. Got it.
Okay, that's awesome.
No, we're not there yet. Hold
We're
on.
not there yet, actually.
1, 2, 3. One row facing
Haha, I
forward.
was right.
Maxine, did you hear what Dad just did? He just counted. So when you're putting your pieces together, do just what Dad's doing. A lot of us have to go ahead and count the number of spaces and then make sure that we get it in the correct spot. So that's perfect, Dad. Thank you for doing that.
I think you're set there, honey.
Okay, now let's go ahead and click to the next page.
Oh, it's stuck. Let's expand it so then we can move. Let's take this one, I think. Is it this one?
Yes, please.
So
Remember,
when you hold
do you
something up.
remember what she said you're supposed to put on here? What size does she need? 10?
She needs a number 7. Remember, put it on your paper. Make sure it's the same size as number 7, and then go ahead and connect it.
It matches number
Okay,
7.
now we
Good
need
choice.
2 balls.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 balls. Let's connect them into here.
Okay, so you should go ahead and put the 2 balls on. Perfect. Go ahead and hit the next screen. Okay, so this is your blue part. Now you're actually going to add this to it. You're not going to connect it to the one that's on your Milo.
I think you're good. Just show it to her.
So just snap it on the end inside the ball. Perfect job. Thank you, Maxine. Okay, go ahead and hit next again. Okay, now this is where we're going to actually attach it to Milo on the front.
Oh, now I see. So you connect it to the one with the yellow.
Exactly.
Wow, this is hard. Oh, got it, got it, got it.
Okay, Maxine, once you have it connected, make sure that he's aiming down. And then go ahead and make sure that that box is turned with the 4 pieces pointing towards the front. So you want to aim them down, and then the 4 pieces towards the front.
4 pieces. See these 4 pieces to the front, and he's looking kind of down like that. There you go.
Got it.
Okay, awesome job on that. Okay, let's hit next on our screen.
Okay, let me.
Okay, now on this one, this is going to be in the bottom of your blue box. And you're going to look for the piece that looks like it has 2 eyes on the front.
We have not opened it yet, actually.
It's okay, that's not a problem.
Here. Make sure you got the right one.
Oh.
Which one? Are they both identical?
No, they're going to be different from each other. You just want the one that has the 2 eyes. So
Okay.
if you look at it, it's got 2 eyes on the front and it's solid on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Okay. And then go ahead and put it on your blue square at the front of your robot when you're ready.
So you put it on the blue one that you attach to.
Exactly at the very bottom, but make sure that his eyes are pointing out from Milo. You don't want his eyes pointing in. So if you look at my screen, you can see where the arrow is to make sure you have his eyes pointing out.
The picture hasn't gone out.
Oh, the other way?
Yeah, the other way. There you go.
Perfect. Now, once you're done, I want you to take his strap, and I want you to take the end of it, and I want you to plug it in to the end of Milo.
Right here?
Yep.
Yep, you only have 2 spaces, so you're going to use the second space this time.
Say completed when you're done.
I completed that. I put the cord in and this is what it looks like.
Perfect job, Maxine. I'm proud of you. Okay, let's go ahead and hit next. Okay. On this part, we're actually going to be building what Milo is going to be looking for. So we're going to go ahead and get the round blue circle. And that's at the end of one of the big rectangles.
You had it. You had it.
Okay, and then go ahead and grab the blue round. That's going to be at the opposite end inside the square in the middle.
Opposite end inside the square in the middle.
I do not see them.
Look around here. What about this one? Opposite end in the square in the middle. Just where she said it was. So,
Got it right in the middle.
Okay, so go ahead and put that right there on top in the middle
Okay.
of your blue piece. Perfect. Awesome job, Maxine. Okay, now let's go ahead and we're going to add another round circle to the top. So go to the rectangle again, the big rectangle, and grab another blue circle out.
Okay, so put it on top.
Yes, ma'am. You want to put it right on top.
flip it.
Oh, like this?
Flip it.
Yep, so it looks like a sandwich almost, doesn't it, Maxine? So you have a round part, the blue, and then another round part on top. So it looks just like a sandwich.
Yeah, so now.
Perfect job.
Matching. No patience. Deep breath. You get it.
Okay,
Got it.
Yeah, see? Much easier when you take it deep breath.
It's like
good job.
a little
So
apartment.
okay, let's go ahead and hit next on our screen. Now this is going to be where we're going to add our flowers, okay? So remember your flowers are in the tiny square box, okay? So you want to get a set of green leaves, you want to get your red flowers, and then you want to get 2 vines. Go ahead and put those on there.
I'm like, at the first day, which was like yesterday,
Right.
like, ooh, these plants. And that's what we're
Go ahead and assemble it like the picture. See the
So go
picture?
ahead and put your leaf on, then put your flower on top of your leaves, and then go ahead and put your 2 green vines on.
I like to put stuff in the middle, but I'd rather put it there.
Yeah, put your
Because
flowers
you can
on.
assemble it anyway.
Flowers, yeah. You did it.
This is what I do.
Very good job, Maxine. I'm proud of you. Okay, go ahead. And what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and hit next for me on your computer.
Good job.
There you go. Okay, do you see where the flowers are next to your Milo?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I want you to put your flowers on the table next to your Milo, just like that.
So you have to face it towards the sensor thing.
Yes, you want to make sure that the 2 eyes on the sensor are facing your flowers.
There you go. Yeah. I just put it right here. Okay.
When we're done, we're going to go ahead and hit next on there.
Wow.
So hold on one second.
Uh-oh, connected. All
We're
right.
connected. Yep. And you should have Wally coming up. And so we're going to close out Wally.
Okay, so we just push the green
Where's-
button.
Yeah, it just still says connected. Yeah, hit green button.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay. Now close that little blue thing there. It says Wally. Yep. Oh, again.
Connected.
And then close.
Can I do it? Can I?
Mine keeps going back to connected. Hold on one second.
Yeah, we're having the same problem.
Yeah, we're having the same problem.
Okay. Let's hit back to project.
Where's back to class?
Oh, hit
Yeah,
connected.
hold on. And let's go home. Hit your home button,
Click on Wally.
your house at the top.
It says wall. pushing Raleigh.
Yeah, well, she wants to go to house. House. Okay, we're back at the house. We're back at the house.
Perfect. Go ahead and click on your ad. You're going to see my project, and then you're going to see that plus white in front of there. Just add another project.
Good. We're there. We're at the programming screen now.
Okay, perfect. Now, what I want you to do now, Maxine, is I want you to go ahead and pick your sound and pick your color. Miss Hill's going to work with you. So if we could go ahead and do our sound first, we're going to put our red one up first.
Okay.
We're going to leave him on number 1. So the first red goes up. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and pick your color with your rainbow and put it up as well. Okay. Now at this point, we're going to go ahead and pick our, hold on one second, 1, 2, 3, our 4th green square and put it up.
Our 4th green, 1, 2.
With the arrow on it, yes ma'am. So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, do you have that one up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're not going to worry about the speed right now because we're going to be using our sensor, so we can use speed later, but we won't right now. So what I want you to do is I want you to go down to the bottom, and I want you to go and put your arrow right on top, or your finger right on top of the last red square that you see, and you're going to go ahead and drag, and we're going to go to the right. Hold on.
The yellow glass one, or just like the green one with the glass?
The red one. Hold on one second. There's 2.
Glass.
Hold on, I'm looking for this.
What you do?
She has, there's like a red one with the hourglass, but
You don't have it, yeah. Let's see, there's
No,
no
no,
more.
you won't have a red one with an hourglass. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and click on our hourglass and drag it up.
Oh, yeah, she wants the green one. There you go.
There you go. And then we're going to go ahead and hold on one second.
So what have you done?
Slide your bar across.
I put number 1 because we don't want to do
Yeah.
this.
She says
Yeah.
bar across. Oh, see, there's more back here. Yeah, there you
Wait,
go.
why does it say mail?
Oh, there's more back here. There
There's
you
like
go.
a mail where like you get
Yeah.
a package. Why?
Okay,
So
can you see mine now?
If you see scroll your bar, there's more back here.
So if you take it and you slide it, hold on.
Turn around. Yeah. These are kind of cool program ones. Oh, this is the scan one. Is there orange ones look like the scanner?
Yes, exactly. So what I want you to do is I want you to slide till you get to it. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and you have to move up your, your timer. She should have her timer right behind the motor going forward in the programming. Does she have that one there?
Yep.
Okay, good deal. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take that number 1 and we're going to drop it down below.
Okay, just pull the one down.
Okay, and then I want you to go ahead and I want you to grab your sensor, which is going to be your orange one. So hold on one second. Why is mine not sliding? It's not sliding, Emily.
There you
Okay, I'll put it back. What?
You ready to
I was
go?
about to grab it.
Yeah, oh, you're probably right there. Because she's trying to get hers to scroll.
Yeah, hold on because I have to stop sharing to get it to go.
I put my.
Oh, there it goes. Keep
It's
going.
there's like
Oh, there's all
there's
kinds.
like different programs, and why does it say a die? It has like a die.
Oh, we'll get to that one in a little bit.
All kind of
Okay.
stuff that robots do. You can go forward. It can go forward. It can find
Wait,
things. It can turn
what is the
around.
microphone one?
Probably to listen.
That's where you can actually talk and you can actually put your own voice on there. That's what that one's for. Okay, so your program should have a sound. It should have a color. You should be moving forward. And then your sensor. Do you have it set up like mine?
What is that? We're gonna
Let's see what yours looks like. Yeah, except we don't have the orange piece on. Go ahead and drag the orange sensor on.
let's just put the orange.
Yeah, put the orange
Exactly. And make sure he's the orange piece with the eyes. Don't get the one
Got
that shakes. We don't want to do him yet.
piece. You got it. Yeah.
We got it.
Okay, so you can see her screen and your screen there a little bit by moving up and down. Okay. No, you should stay with
Okay,
your
okay,
teacher.
okay.
She's so excited by all the little buttons down below, what they can do.
I know, it is exciting. You can't help her with that. It is perfectly fine. Okay, so what we want to do then is we want to put a stop at the end.
So you gotta scroll
So
back to
what-
find the stop, right?
Okay.
Find this, which one, do you remember which one's to stop?
I know which one.
Which one? Go ahead, tell me.
This one.
Yeah, good job.
Perfect. Okay, now Maxine, you're going to take your flour, and remember we placed them in front of the sensor. I want you to go ahead and slide your flour up about a finger width away from your rover. So push them towards the front. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back to stop share.
That's fun, because she wants, that way the rover goes forward and he finds it.
Okay, so you have your rover here. I want you to go ahead and put your flour further forward, but I want them on the same side as the eyes.
Okay.
Okay, we got it.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and hit play?
Oh,
Okay, but the music will go on.
It's okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's going backwards.
Oh, he's going backwards. Like,
Oh, it's okay. Switch your arrow down. Remember, just tap on that arrow button.
She did that without, she did it all around.
the mat is moving.
Oh.
we
Our
should-
tablecloth is moving. Hold on. Okay, one more time.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Wait, I should not do that. I
Yeah,
changed
hit
my
play.
life.
Oh, you found it.
He found it. He found it.
Good deal. Okay, so what that did is that you told it to run the motor until it sensed something. So you've actually used your sensor for the very first time today. So his motor is going to run until he senses something. And what he's sensing is he's actually sensing the flour that you put in front of him. Okay. So not only do you have a rover that can move forward, you can actually have one that finds what it needs to look for. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to set our rover off to the side for a few minutes. And we're going to look at a couple of things together real quick. It's not going to be on there. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about rovers. We're going to talk about why we use rovers and how we use rovers. So we're not going to use our robot for the next probably 10 minutes, okay? So if you would, go ahead and take your rover, push this button until he turns off completely. And then that way you can save your battery.
Okay, I cannot do it.
Okay, push on it until it flashes, and then it'll turn off.
Got it. Oh,
Just hold on to it.
it keeps going on.
Okay, just keep your finger on it till it turns off. It's okay. It's gonna flash, 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 and then it'll turn off.
Okay, it turned off.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about rovers and where we use rovers. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen with you, but we're going to go and we're gonna go look at NASA real quick. And we're gonna go look at their Mars rovers and we're gonna see what they do with them, okay? So give me 1 second. Let me get this one up. Okay, share screen. And we're going to do this one. Share. Okay, can you see the screen now with the rover on it?
That is so cool.
That is. So it's just like the rover that you built, Maxine. It's got the 2 eyes that are up here. So that's why your rover has 2 eyes as well. This part right here actually turns him left to right. So not only does he look straight, he can look to the left, he can look to the right, and he can look back. One of the things I want you to notice is look at the wheels at the bottom. Do those look like little wheels or big wheels to you?
A little bit big, yeah.
Okay, they are big, and the thing that's really cool about these wheels is that unlike our rover, it has rubber wheels. These are actually made out of metal sheets
Whoa.
that are put together. Because if you look at the bottom, Maxine, look at the surface that it has to go across. Is that going to be a smooth or a bumpy surface?
That is very steep.
Bumpy and rough.
Exactly. So you've got a steep surface and you've got a lot of rocks that it's going to have to go across. Now, one of the things that the rover did while it was on Mars is it hit one of these really big rocks. And when it did, guess what happened? It actually put a dent in the tire because it was made out of metal. And they couldn't just send up an astronaut to fix the tire. So what they actually had to start doing is they actually had to start programming the rover to go backwards. because if they kept going forward, it that dent that they put in the tire wouldn't let the rover move accordingly. So what NASA had to do is they had to start going that rover going backwards. So right now it just goes backwards. Everywhere it goes backwards. Instead of having to get a repair, what they did is they adjusted it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to, do you see my screen now where it says January 2? Okay, I'm going to expand this and then I want you just to watch it with me. This is what took place when the rover actually went and landed on Mars, okay?
I watched this happen.
You see how it's entering the atmosphere? Yeah. Now, once it's in the atmosphere, it puts the parachute up so that it can slow down the speed that it's going. So when it hits the surface, it won't hit at such a strong speed. But watch what happens inside. I want you to check this out real quick. Now, because they don't know where it's landing and what the surface is going to be like, he's going to land down. Look, he has balloons all the way around him. And the balloons are what's going to protect him when he's landing. So watch as he bounces.
He goes up and down.
Mm-hmm.
He does. So do you think you could jump that high if you tried to? Okay, so that tells us that Mars actually has less gravity than we do because things bounce higher there than we do here, okay? So that's one thing to consider. Now let's go ahead.
When does it stop?
It's gonna stop because it has no more motion that's pushing it forward. But watch what happened to all the balloons. They deflated. Now watch as he comes out.
Whoa. Whoa.
So all that was just the casing for the rover. Now the rover is going to extend out. And when it does this, it's going to actually start collecting the energy that it needs from the sunlight that's shining down on the planet. So when you're looking at all of this right here, it's actually absorbing the energy just like solar panels would to give us energy.
It has so many solar panels.
It does. It needs a lot of energy to run, but not too much. Now see his head's come up. These are his eyes. And see, remember I told you he could turn around, and he's going to go ahead and do a survey of Mars real quick. Now remember, he has to sit there until he gets enough energy. So he's going to have to absorb a lot of light before he has enough power in order for him to actually start moving. Now those are the tires. Remember, those are made out of metal, not rubber.
Oh, come on.
You're fine. It's okay. Now he's going to go ahead, and his eyes are coming back up at this point. And he's going to go ahead and start looking around and checking everything out.
His head's like kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. It's very cool.
But this one's made out of Legos.
Yes. But you see why we put eyes on our rovers? Because their rover had the camera as their eyes. So you've made a model, even though it's not an exact model, it's still going to be a model of what a rover would look like, okay? So the sun's going down, he's got to rest again, still doesn't have enough energy yet to move. So he has day and night, just like we have day and night on Earth. So our planets are similar, but not the same. Do you see a lot of trees there?
Yep. No.
No, that's right. There's a lot of rock and a lot of sand. So even though it's similar, it's still yet completely different from us.
It's very hot. I bet it's very hot, and it just has a lot of it just has a lot of land.
It does, and we're going to talk about that a little bit tomorrow. We'll explore more about Mars. But look at how he's expected to just travel anywhere he can on Mars. And so as he's traveling, he's still collecting the energy that he needs to run, but he has to be able to go through and around everything. So when you see those eyes, the camera, look at what they're doing. It's actually steering itself around some of the obstacles. So when we set our motor today to run the 3, the 5, and the 9, that was us setting up for obstacles so that we could stop at a certain distance. Now, at this point, he's getting samples. So I want you to watch how this works. This is really cool because they're actually doing this on Mars right now. They actually have 2 rovers that have been sent to Mars. So what he's doing now, he's collecting samples from the rock so that they can go ahead and check out what exactly is on Mars. So now they have the big microscope, and they can actually look at the samples that are on Mars. So we can actually study the surface of Mars without ever actually having to go there. So that's what rovers are mainly used for, is they're going to be used to go to places we can't go as humans, someplace that would be considered unsafe for us, okay? So that's one of the reasons we use rovers. It's just for safety so that it can travel places we normally don't get to travel. So I'm going to go ahead and close it here, okay? And then we're going to, hold on, new share. And then we're going to come back to here. Okay, you should be back on the regular screen with me now. We're on the programming screen. Okay, good deal. Now, you said that you wanted to go ahead and change some of the sounds. So I'm going to have to let you go in a few minutes. So today, what you can do is I want you to work on changing the sounds. I want you to go ahead and work on changing just the color. Okay, now if you want to, you can take all of this and drop it. You can tell it how long you want it to run. Okay, so remember, 1's going to be a short run, but if you go up to 9, and 99 does not work. I want to show you that. If you change the number, it can only go from 1 to 9. So anything above 9, it doesn't make it go any faster. It doesn't make it go any longer. 9 is what it's programmed for inside the robot itself, okay? So always go ahead and just keep that at 9. Don't try to punch in 99. So hold on a second.
How do we if you're not on Zoom, how do we get to the programming thing so we can turn it on and
Okay, let's go to the book up here. Click on your book. Do you see your book?
Let's see where she's at. Let me see where she's at. Hold on.
Okay, Dad, you're going to click on the book next to the home.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, then I want you to go ahead and I want you to click on Milo sensor.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to hit go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and just keep going till we get to, hold on, past building. We did that one. Until you get to the create number 4.
Create number 4. See the 4 blue one? This is where you do the program. Hold on.
That's exactly where you want to be.
Where is that at? Is this it right here? Oh, the
That's
WeDo. Oh, so the WeDo app. Yeah. Okay. So if we want to program,
Okay.
honey, use the WeDo app.
Yeah,
And
so if she wants to go in and she wants to play and work with the program, this is where she's going to do it from. So she can actually go in when I hang up with you in just a couple of minutes. You can go ahead, go in here, and I want you just to practice using your colors, using your sound, making him go forward and backwards, and then change the length. And you can do all of those things just right here in the program itself. Does that help you out there?
Do you hear what she's saying?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Maxine. So that's going to help you get all this done. Now, we will work with the red boxes tomorrow, the rest of the red boxes, and we'll work with the rest of the yellow boxes tomorrow as well. But today, I just want you to practice in your green boxes and then your first sound box right there. And that's all we're going to work on today.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, my friend. Thank you, Maxine, and I will see you tomorrow. I want you to have fun playing with your Milo today, okay? And then you can tell me all the cool stuff you did. You take care, okay?
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Do you want to play with it for a while?
Mhm.